A new era in Colombian politics has begun.
I swear to God and promise to the people to faithfully comply with the Constitution and laws of Colombia.
Former rebel fighter of the M19 movement, Gustavo Petro, swore in as the country's first leftist president in a ceremony filled with symbolism and promise of change.
I want to say to all the Colombians who are listening to me in the Bolivar Plaza and in all of Colombia and abroad that today our second opportunity begins. It's the hour of change. Our future has not been written. The Colombia of what's possible starts today. We are here against all predictions and against a story that said we would never govern against those who didn't want to let go of power, but we did.
Activist and former housemate Francia Marquez also swore in as Colombia's first black vice president, calling on her ancestors for protection.
I also swear before my ancestors, until dignity becomes customary.
Tens of thousands of supporters flooded the streets of downtown Bogota, making it look more like a carnival than a political event.
I'm here for joy, to celebrate what we've been waiting for a long time.
If Petro can achieve peace, then he will make good to Colombians, dignifying the life of farmers, workers, and the victims of this country.
Petro received the presidential sash from a visibly moved young senator, daughter of a former M19 presidential candidate assassinated during the country's civil war. And his first order as president came right after taking the oath of office. He called for the sword of Simón Bolivar, hero of the Wars of Independence, to be brought to the ceremony from the presidential palace, reversing a ban by his predecessor. It carried special symbolism. The M19 stole the sword in 1974 from a museum, only returning it after disarming. Petro joins a new wave of leftist governments in Latin America, and his plans are probably the most ambitious, aiming to lower poverty and hunger, ending the war on drugs, developing the long-neglected countryside, and transitioning from oil and coal to fight climate change.
The moment of truth has come for Gustavo Petro and his government. Starting on Monday, he will have to demonstrate that indeed his administration will be able to transform into realities his many promises and the hope a majority of Colombians have placed in him. Alessandro Ampietti, Al Jazeera, Bogota.